Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another ability draft. If you're joining just now, you did miss the draft, and that's terribly sad, but thanks for watching. We've got a 4-stack for you. We've got my friend Stargate here.
Why, hello there.
Hello, hello. And we've got a hell of a game for you. We thought this was going poorly for a while.
Yeah, we were behind.
It ended up okay. Let's
You'll actually see one of the moments where I feed first blood near their triangle.
I believe we want to watch these bottom runes for the most epic of starts to a game that one could ever ask for.
It was rough. I definitely didn't expect them all to be, like, you can see, they're all there. I'm just walking up thinking no one's there.
Oh yeah, and there's 3 of them, and you walk right into a hoof stomp. Oh, nice vacuum. That actually almost saves you.
Yeah, except for the,
except for the Dragonites also there with the overwhelming odds. What's really tragic about this start also is it's not just first blood.
He came to save me. It was so appreciative. He just came a little late.
Yep, came to save you and ended up dying also. So that is 2 kills to start this thing off, and let's count it, 1 rune.
Just
rune
one.
And 2 kills for them. So
demoralizing.
They're already at a 1k gold advantage. Or almost a 1k gold advantage. Approaching a 1k gold advantage? I don't know how that works. Anyway, rough start there. And the lanes are also a little bit harsh this game for a couple of us. Speaking of the lanes, let's introduce them. Let's start with mid, where we have Warlock versus Dragon Knight. Warlock is the one guy that's not in our group.
Correct.
He's, of course, on our team, but this is our one random from the Aether. And he picked up a first pick Chaotic Offering, which is great. Midnight Pulse, sure. Malefice is a stun. Upheaval is a nice big slow to go with his golems. It's a pretty solid build, and I like throwing him mid because that just means we're going to have golems early. You can't start having them.
And it also means that we as a party, can kind of be in each other's lanes, which was nice.
Yep. Yeah, I love having Chaotic Offering builds mid just because it's never too early to start throwing golems at towers.
Agreed.
And you can see he's doing a fantastic job of harassing this Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight has a very interesting build. It's pretty much Doom with overwhelming odds instead of what's this fiery thing called? Scorched Earth. And I mean, I love Devour and Infernal Blade. In my opinion, that's the strongest part of Doom's build. I don't necessarily love Doom without Scorched Earth. I feel like those two really need to go together to be a meaningful amount of burn. But it's still a decent build. At least it's not like horribly confused, trying to be like ranged and melee at the same time.
Gosh, we're 0-4 right now.
Let's take a look at bottom, where Doom just died, and not for the first time. That's real bad, because he's arguably our carry with Mirror Image. He's got Ion Shell and Ensnare. That's fantastic for laning. Mirror Image for turning into a carry late game. This is tricky to build, because he both needs mana and attack speed, and, he kind of just needs everything from his items, so...
Yep.
Tricky and expensive to build. Also, he wants Ags, which isn't great for a carry, but... It's got high potential. Throwing Ion Shells on Mirror Image Delusions and then ensnaring people and letting them wail on them is a pretty great way to get kills, which he indeed does right there with the help of Darkseer. Hey, that's you. You want to tell us about your build?
Sure. So, of course, I picked Black Hole first. I do like that as a team-centered ult. It's very good for the team fight. And on top of that, I was really just looking at Vacuum. I wanted to use Vacuum to set up those black holes. I knew I was going to need a blink, but I also liked the Vacuum idea. And then I also knew I was going to be support. I wanted to pick up that Bloodlust. I wanted to really steal it from Centaur. but I knew it would be helpful. And then my last pick was the Fatal Bonds, just to add to that combo that I would be doing every 120 seconds.
Seems strong. We were talking earlier about just a side-by-side comparison of Bloodlust and Legion Commander's ability, which unfortunately didn't make it into the draft, so I can't really show it right now. But I know that one pretty well. That one gives 140 attack speed. It heals 60 health per second. I think it lasts 5 or 6 seconds, so it's a 200 or 300 health heal. The attack speed is a little higher than Bloodlust attack speed. Bloodlust gives movement speed, is much less expensive. The duration is way higher. But press the attack, that's what I'm trying to think of.
Yep.
Also dispels and removes debuffs.
Which is solid.
Yeah, so I feel like they both really have their strengths as carry abilities. I think, or as support abilities to use on carries. I think I would argue for press the attack, because getting carries out of stuns is arguably bigger to me than them being stronger for longer. Especially like just with the meta of like BKBs and like burst windows being kind of important in Dota, where a lot of the time the entire crucial part of a fight happens in a few seconds. Having the heal and the extra attack speed and critically not being stunned for that, I think might be bigger than just having attack speed and move speed for longer. But the counter argument to that
agree with you
is you can really help your carries farm with Bloodlust by just keeping it on them all the time, which you can both afford to mana-wise, and the duration is, 6 times longer, so.
And once I was able to identify eventually that you are our carry, I kept it on you all the time.
Yep, and I sure felt that, because I was not really trying to attack fast, and once I had the Bloodlust on me, it really makes the playstyle feel much, much better. Anyway, side note, comparing two abilities randomly, let's talk about the rest of the builds in this lane. It appears to just be Legion Commander. I believe Naga has skedaddled up to top lane. Legion Commander just picked up a first duel at 6 minutes. Yep. It's good for Legion Commander. That's hard to pick those up that early, especially against Ion Shell. Ooh, that's risky.
Oh, he
close. Got out at under 10 HP. So
that defense from the tower really helps.
This is actually a pretty legit duel build. I like Surge to get in range for duels. I like Hoof Stomp, so you have some time to stomp, and then Scorched Earth, Blade Mail, whatever else you're going to do to set it up, and then hit the duel. He's going for Blink and Blade Mail. Absolutely classic duel build. I love it. It's a great build. Let's go to Lone Druid next. It looks like he's decided to jungle with this Panda Bear. And he's got a Lone Druid build. He's got a Bear, he's got Spirit Link, he's got Savage Roar, he's got Demonic Purge instead of his ult. I'm fine with that. I feel like Lone Druid's ult is like, I could take it or leave it. Everything you get from the Bear is already quite good. Gets the kill, but doesn't win the duel. That's nice. I think Doom is doomed here, though. And,
yeah, we had a really rough lane bottom.
Legion Commander gets out okay. So now they're up more than 2k. It's 10-3. This is looking bad, and we haven't even introduced top lane yet. Let's go do that.
Yeah.
We'll get to the gold breakdown. So we noticed in draft that Centaur took Double Edge as his second pick, which strikes both of us as a strange decision. Seems way too early.
Well, the strange is because his main ult makes him ranged. And now he has an ability that he needs to get up in melee range in order to use.
Yep.
And those do not, like you mentioned, do not synergize.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment of that. Also, just it was a bad pick timing on Double Edge. Like, if he wants Double Edge, which is questionable on this build since he already had Dragon Form, but if he does want it, why take it second? Like, nobody's picking up Double Edge. That easily could have been a much later pick.
There was a press the attack. There was even the bloodlust that he could have taken, and that
I would think this build was 100 times better if he had press the attack instead of double edge. Like, how scary is an Elder Dragon with massive strength gain as his damage stat, poison attack, and hitting at increased attack speed? Like, that would have been terrifying.
But I think you mentioned another ability that he did have access to that would have been even more terrifying. And that was the mirror image. I think mirror image.
Oh yeah.
Four
dragons.
Yeah, no.
That would have been a cool build.
I would have run from him every time.
Yeah. We've seen in some of our games mirror image with Lycan's ult, and just having a wolf pack run at you is already terrifying. So having a thunder of dragons flying at you, I think, would also be...
Is that how you call them? It's not a school of dragons, but a thunder of dragons.
I picked that up from Aragon, which is a book series I actually really enjoyed.
That's very funny too.
Don't see the movie. The movie is not worth seeing.
No.
Oh, it's so bad. Incredibly bad. They had such a good... Anyway, not to rant about movies. Yeah, don't. So that brings us to Naga. Mm-hmm. Naga has a tank build, Riptide and No Illusions, Diabolic Edict. Okay, I like Diabolic Edict and a tank build. That's all good. Riptide with No Illusions is pretty lackluster.
It's weird. I mean, she is melee, so it's going to trigger on her attacks.
Yeah, but it's once every 6 attacks is, when she's very built and has a ton of attack speed, that's every couple of seconds she gets one. Like, in early game, it's definitely just not doing anything.
No.
Yeah, I feel like that is a bit of a wasted pick.
Agreed.
But I really like True Form Dragon Blood combo. That makes her incredibly tanky.
Strong.
Yeah, the bonus HP, the bonus armor, stacking. Like it's 24 bonus armor, and then like bonus HP and bonus HP regen. It's a very tanky build. I actually still really like this build on Naga, despite... Yeah, look at this. Golem and Tower both wailing on her, and she's only level 6, and she's just tanking it long enough to kill the... Wow. And I think she's going to get out, too, if I remember right. Mm-hmm. Again, with, like, 10 health. Wow.
I'm gonna come in right here and do that black hole thing, I believe. Oh, maybe not. I
saw the vacuum.
No, yeah, the vacuum.
I didn't see the black hole.
No, it's not on cooldown yet. There was a moment similar to that where the black hole came. I'm looking at Mr. Bitch's score, by the way, and he's really struggling this game.
Well, we'll get to the scores in just a second. We got 2 more builds to look at. The first one is Enigma.
Yeah.
And I like this build. It's a shard build. It's got 3 shard abilities. It's always nice to be able to get one or the other Ag's thing and get multiple effects out of it in ability draft. Nether Toxin is always a great pick. I believe this was the 4th pick in the draft on our side, and I love it. Shadow Word, I feel like, is a little bit underwhelming in general.
With the shard, though, having a team heal is pretty cool.
Oh, it makes it AoE, huh?
Yeah.
And it grants movement speed and slows enemies. Okay, I take it all back. Now that it's got a 20% movement speed swing, I feel much better about that ability. But, yeah, Split Earth Nether Toxin, I love. Wall of Replica is a nice big slow also. Mm-hmm. If you, like, put that, down the middle of a lane when people are trying to run away down that lane, it makes it very hard for them to get out. Oh, poor Warlock
with
got
the Nether Hog
and surrounded.
Yeah, he's struggling too. Oh, yeah.
Yep. We had a rough early game. It's now 16-5, and the other team is up 4k gold. If I was a betting man, I would not gamble on our team right now. Yeah, I got one of them in the black hole. The Naga was just on the edge of it and slipped away.
Yep.
We do chase down the Dragon Knight. That gets Mr. Bitch a double kill, and he really needs some farm this game. The last hero to look at and introduce is this Ogre, who at 13 minutes has a blade mail and some boots and some bracers and is on his way up to a Radiance. His way, my way. Check out this Do Nothing All Passives build.
Oh, it was a great build. What are you talking about?
Retaliate, Corrosive Skin.
Ooh, that duel on that illusion.
And Pulse Nova. Oh yeah, did you guys see that? Wait, let's go back and watch that. You want to hit the back 10 seconds button twice with me?
Yeah, let's do
Boop.
it.
Boop. All right, let's see that. Let's zoom in. Let's see in slow motion. Here it comes.
Here comes the Legion. Here it comes.
Blinks in. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a very dual delusion. Sadly, you don't get bonus damage from that.
Funny.
Oh, that's going to be my short from this video for sure.
That would be broken.
Anyways, as I was saying, I love my build. It's not like the most exciting thing ever. Like, it's a bunch of passives that say don't touch me or I do damage to you. But it's three
it allows
of those.
you to do the thing you love. It's the farming thing.
Yeah. It eats up jungle
really
camps. Corrosive skin actually adds some toughness. One thing that's unfortunate about a lot of damage return abilities is they don't make you any tougher. But Moment of Courage and Corrosive Skin actually both beef up your tankliness. Nice vacuum right onto me. That's another couple kills. Suddenly their lead is only 2k up. Alright, let's look at net worths and see where we're at in this game. Ooh, I hear a golem going down in top lane. Yep, Legion got the Warlock. There were a few of them there, and our team was a little overextended in lane after that fight. They kind of got a sneaky pick off in a duel, and then looks like they were able to get
bounced.
out. Oh, are they able to get out? Maybe they're able to get out. I think they get out, and we settle for killing this bear.
Yep.
And then don't even get the bear.
No, I think maybe not.
No, we totally don't get the bear. How sad. Alright, so net worth. We have Legion Commander and Dragon Knight at 65 and 62k, or 6.5 and 6.2k respectively. And mid, we have their entire team going on me. Oh man, and everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
3 of them die. Like I said, you really don't want to focus me this game, and they absolutely just did that. And a bunch of them exploded. Now they're down to only a 1k lead. And despite a very rough start, this is starting to look okay. Next on the net worth is, and this is awful, Enigma. One of our supports is the top of our net worth. That's so bad.
To be fair, it is the nether toxin that's keeping him up there.
To be fair, it's the nether toxin. Also, I gave him the lane because I could jungle. I just spent a lot of time outside the lane picking up jungle creeps. You can see I'm just doing that right now.
Which is good. I mean,
yeah, support being the top of the net worth on your team is a problem. Unfortunately, more than him doing something wrong, I think this is more of a Doom getting his butt kicked to bottom kind of problem.
That's the one.
But you can't keep a good Doom down, and a Doom with Ion Shell and Mirror Image is pretty good.
Oh yeah, he has definitely a lot of farm.
He's well on his way to his Ags. He's only a few hundred gold away from his Ags at this point. It's only 16 minutes. And what's the scoreboard look like? Yeah, despite being 4-8, which is an absolutely abyssal score at 16 minutes. It's so many deaths at 16 minutes. He's still doing a good job farming. He's still going to have his Ags pre-20 minutes. That's just the power of Ion Shell. Hey, there we go. I just overtook both Enigma and Doom. I'm now at 6.4k net worth. Just had a very successful fight. 3 of us versus the Legion Commander bottom. I didn't quite catch it on video, but that's okay. So the net worth
I had a black hole ready.
Net worth is actively changing right now. Yeah, you've got your Blink Dagger up already. You've got Black Hole ready to go. You've got Vacuum ready to go. I know there are some huge black holes this game. I don't remember exactly when they happen.
Neither do I.
But
they're coming.
Whoa. My Naga graphic is all messed up. It's like...
Oh, it's so funny looking.
Her torso and her head And that's it. And her arms.
No hair.
No hair, no
gills.
fishy body.
When she uses true form, too, she gets that weird tail from Naga. It's really strange.
Oh, Centaur's all messed up, too. No axe, no hair, no tail.
Yeah, that's weird, too. It's because of Elder Dragon form.
They're just getting stripped down to their base models because of their transforms. How strange. Oh, the joys of unsupported play modes. Hashtag support ability draft, please.
So we're all top and we're pushing there.
Yep, looks
they're
like
getting
we're...
some free farm. Mid. They look like they're trying to assemble mid.
I distinctly remember this moment in the game. You guys were saying we're trying to fight top, and I said, I don't have a TP because I'm bad at this game.
Well, and also, you did need to farm at that point. There's a black hole.
Looks
Only
like
one,
you
though.
caught the lone druid, arguably a little bit early, but works out okay. You guys get a lot of damage on Centaur, catch him in a wall, eventually he gets ensnared. I believe he's going to go down with all those illusions on him.
Yep.
Chaotic Offering stuns Naga as well, but Naga is a tanky boy. Or fish lady.
And I get denied here.
Oh yeah, Enigma killed you. That's cute. You were doomed, I assume?
Yep.
Normal punch onto the Naga, but Naga just won't go down. Finally Naga goes down. Doom gets dueled. And the duel ends, and Legion Commander dies without the win. Dragon Knight picks up a kill on Enigma, but goes down to the Golem, and Chaotic Offering from Warlock. This fight was some absolute fireworks. And while a lot of people died on both sides, the thing I'm noticing right now is that the score is way closer to even. It's now 19-21. Centaur's going right back in, going for that Doom. He's got a Golem behind him. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh, Golem's gone.
Getting some chunky hits on the Warlock. Doom is standing around to show moral support, but with no health and no mana, he's not doing much. Other than deciding to run away eventually. Meanwhile, I'm happily farming away. Picked up my Radiance. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with this build. You point
Radiance,
out
20
a
minutes
double damage rune for me. Oh yeah, 20-minute Radiance is fine. It's not like a super fast Radiance, but I also already have the Blade Mail.
That's what I was going to say. No, it's good.
Didn't cut straight to it or anything. I had the chance to pick up, starter items in my bracers and my boots and everything, so...
And that Blade Mail with that build is really, really strong, especially for farming.
Yeah, it just makes it so they can't ignore me, which is definitely something I was concerned about this game, is that while I have all this great damage return, all they have to do is nothing to me, and I don't do that much.
Well, you also get these amazing talents, which I don't think we've mentioned. You're now level 15, and the talent that you have now is plus 80 damage.
Yeah, Ogre Magi body is, what's the word I'm looking for here? Dumb? Completely ridiculous? Absurd?
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, now you can see me standing under tower with Blade Mail up and just getting a free kill off it. Not sure what happened to Dragon Knight there. Must have had some poison damage on him. Centaur picks up the Enigma going in behind us. And I tank a tower a little too long. Decide it's time to ski-daddle. But yeah, I really noticed that during this build, because pretty much right when I picked up my Radiance, I hit level 15 and got this 80 damage talent to go with my 60 damage from Radiance, and just suddenly had 140 damage. Oh, nice Black Hole and Rock on the ult to save the Doom and kill the Legion Commander. Did he get the dual damage? He did not get the dual damage.
He didn't.
No winner.
But he didn't die. That was the goal.
He also didn't die or give up dual damage.
Yeah,
which is quite
nobody
good.
touches my friends.
The other thing that happened with my talents this game is right about when I got to level 20 was also when I picked up my first Reaver. which is 25 strength, and then my talent, 30 strength, happened at the same time. So right now I've got 2,000 health, and in, you know, a little while, I'm not quite sure how long it's going to be. We'll just keep an eye on what happens to my HP, because it's silly. Looks like Dragon Knight catches us trying to Roche here.
Yep.
Centaur is nearby, waiting for his ult to cool down. Dragon Knight doing a very good job of warding up the Roche pit.
I was wondering what he was doing, and that's totally what he was doing.
Oh, you're right. The Naga Bear has the fishtail.
Yep.
Legion Commander picks up a duel on you, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. And I got caught, too.
Yep.
The Dragon Knight was invis.
I'm doing just what I want to be doing and standing in the middle of their team, but too much of my team is already down. So this fight goes their way for the most part.
We picked up the Centaur.
We pick up the Centaur in the end. That makes it a 3 for 3. That's actually just fine.
Especially with you leading the net worth right now.
The other thing that's just fine
2K?
is check out the gold advantage our team has. We're up 5k now, and now we're up 3 kills. Up 5k with only 3 kills ahead means someone on our team has massive farm advantage. And it's actually Enigma and I both have massive farm advantages.
Yep.
Like you said, just the nether toxin on Enigma is plenty.
It is quite plenty.
We've already talked about my build.
Mm-hmm.
Nice vacuum to help Warlock get out of there. Warlock cancels the TP. I approve of that. Helping this Doom fight the Lone Druid mid. There's a Naga right behind him. You know, this game was a brawl fest. Lots of fighting.
We were constantly fighting.
Yeah, lots of fighting, constantly. Now Doom gets caught in the middle of them. He is going to go down in time. Legion Commander's up to 70 dual damage at 25 minutes. That is not bad. It's not the highest I've seen, but it is certainly not bad. He went very greedy with Armlet. I could have sworn he had Blink and Blade Mail queued up earlier. But now I'm looking at Blink and Armlet.
Here comes a black hole.
A vacuum black hole under a golem between our towers. Oh, and I get a triple kill for that. That doesn't seem fair to me, but you did vacuum them onto me.
Oh, it's totally fair. I want the carry to have it. You kidding me?
Oh, you look very funny. What just happened to your camera?
Is my camera strange?
Might be your camera.
Fine to me.
Oh, wow.
Here, should I? Here, I'll boop, and then boop.
Fixed? Great. Didn't want you to be a beige barcode for the rest of the game. Anyway, massive triple kill for me, 100% because of Ben. And I believe that gets us this tier 2 right here. There's still 4 of them down. Yeah, that gets us a nice big push.
And then that fear,
I'm kind of
was
just
doing work.
hanging out in the front, trying to keep their creep waves suppressed, so ours have time to wail on this tower. I stand a little too close to the sun and eat a lot of damage here. Legion Commander looks like he's going to try to pick up the duel, but I have a team and a Blade Mail, and we all get on him, and he goes down. Dragon Knight also tries to clean me up, and man, I am bait and not the target. That's an easy double kill, and I did not even work for that.
It's funny, yeah, they really did go for you. That's really silly.
It is the wrong decision. I also have a delightful time surviving Doom right there, which I think I must just attribute to Poison Skin. There's 4 of them down again, and Naga at very little health and needing to retreat.
Yep.
I believe that should be enough time for some towers to get taken in principle, but it's just Enigma, and while Enigma's rich, Enigma's a support build, which is fine. I need to do this. There we go. Somebody calls for the Roche fight. I believe that thing I was talking about earlier just happened where I picked up a Reaver and got my strength skill, and suddenly my HP pool went from just over 2k to 3,500. That's an amount of health.
That's a lot.
Yep, I also picked up my Blink Dagger. I've got to say, I am a huge fan of Overwhelming Blink. I cannot believe what a good ability that is. I wonder if my talent strength counts as bonus strength. Because they nerfed Overwhelming Blink. So that instead of saying deals damage equal to 150% of your strength.
Here it comes!
Oh yeah. Quite a Roche fight. Hey, let's back up 20 seconds again and watch that fight, because I was talking about items. Let's just watch this Roche fight and actually talk about it. What did I just do? Oh god, I went back 2 minutes instead of 20 seconds. What time are you on?
I'm on 20, almost 29 seconds. Or 29 minutes.
Okay, I think I went back 2 minutes instead of 20 seconds.
So you want me to go back 2 minutes?
No. Are we at 29:10?
No, I was at 28 and 56. I can
Hold
back
please,
up a little
technical difficulties. All right, I'm pausing. Let's get to 28 even.
28 even. Got it.
Is that after that Roche skill or before? I don't know. I'll just edit this out, or forget to edit this out, and people can watch us have technical difficulties.
It's before.
Cool.
I'm not up yet.
Let me know.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
All right. So, somebody pings Roche. We're going to watch the Roche fight this time. Anyway, some history about Overwhelming Blink. It originally said 200% of your strength. Then they made it say 200% of your bonus strength. And now it looks like it just says 150% of your strength. So they've changed it a couple times. I think if it's just 150% of your strength, it will in fact include my talent strength. So I'm wailing on Roshan. And Dragon Knight knows about it. Looks like
I just tried to clear up the...
Or he still had those wards mid. And this is actually hilarious, because while we've got 3 of us on this fight right now, they show up right before it goes down. They snipe the Roshan kill. Please notice the Dire kill Roshan. The Black Hole kills 3 of them, and LC immediately buys back. And even though I started the fight and did 95% of the damage to Roshan, I snatched the Aegis.
It was pretty awesome.
It was so silly. That might not be an accurate description of what happened there, but I think that's really hilarious that they still stole the last hit on Roshan, and therefore I snatched it.
No, you definitely snatched it. You definitely
turns
got
out 5 heroes standing on top of Legion Commander is too much for Legion Commander to take. And it also turns out that Lone Druid needs to farm an Ancient Camp right now while we take out their racks and then end the game.
That's so strange.
I've got to be honest, it seems like a bad time to be farming. Maybe his bear died and is on cooldown, and he's got all of his items on his bear, so he's quite worthless while his bear is down. So he must have summoned his bear for that Roche fight and then lost it at that Roche fight.
He must have.
Do we leave here?
Yeah. Yeah, we back up.
That's silly.
Because they just came back.
Seems like an end moment, but they did all respawn. And I guess there's no reason to be reckless. Dragon Knight, speaking of no reason to be reckless, Dragon Knight goes after our poor Warlock. Dooms him, tries to run at him, gets outsmarted by some trees, and gets the Warlock.
Yep, he gets him.
We've got a blue Centaur Dragon who shows up. You know, I noticed Centaur doesn't have any right-click items. He's got a Vanguard and a BKB. Where is the crit or the Mjolnir or anything carry on that build?
I don't see it.
Like maybe a Bloodthorn since he needs mana to keep up poison attack? Like where is the carry item?
I don't know. I don't know if he's really been farming that well.
I guess not. Legion Commander still has the same build he had. I could swear last time I looked at it 20 minutes ago. He's got an armlet. Looks like he's going for a Deso. I know Deso is the stock standard item on Legion Commander, but I actually don't love it on LC. I feel like there are better ways to go. I usually do the Mask Commandos thing for easier, cheaper farm.
Sure.
Blink Blade Mail is still the core build, 100%. But after that, I really like thinking about the match more than just getting armor melt. Because like you have damage in spades. Getting an item that is just damage seems like a waste to me. I like Satanic to turn that damage into lifesteal. I like AC to give you some toughness, as well as the armor melt. I like crit, because then you just explode people. Naga gets caught mid, and despite being a tanky boy, she goes down, standing another toxin. I now have an Eternal Shroud and an Aegis, and I'm asking for the push here, because it is about time. Yeah, you like that strength blink right as soon as he hits his BKB? That did none things. Good job, me. Up top.
Okay, we got the black hole right here.
Yeah, we got a big, juicy black hole. I've got to say, black holes on top of me and in the middle of Nether Toxin with all our AoE stuns this game are, they're strong.
Beautiful.
They're quite strong.
With that Fatal Bonds, too. Whew.
That's 3 buybacks on their side. And that's a dieback from Centaur. That's about to be a dieback from Dragon Knight. Lone Druid and Naga both have to run away. I'm realizing I've got, 20 seconds on my Aegis, and I'm like, alright, let's just play with Reckless Abandon here. So I take down this tower, and I believe I just dive the fountain here. Yeah.
Get feared.
Get feared. Wait for the blink so I can get back in there. Lose my Aegis right before I decide to go in.
Yep.
May have been poorly timed on my part. And due to the game ending... Oh, no, I do get him. I get the Lone Druid. And die. And that's all she wrote. Good game. If you made it this far, please like the video. Thank you for watching. I'm going to make a little shortcut with all of the things I need to plug so you don't have to listen to me trying to remember what to plug forever. So that should be right about now. Good luck, have fun, don't die. I'll catch you in the next one.
Laters.
Thanks again for watching. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. My Patreon now has merchandise, and that's the best way to support the channel if you want to do that. Also, you get access to additional content like the draft, comments, and scoreboard analysis. If you want to see me live, come check out my stream on Twitch. Links in the description for all of these things.